Excellent. Okay, my name is Dr. Emily Tomford. I am the Computer Science Coordinator at the California Department of Education, and my degree is in AI. So artificial intelligence is my favorite part of computer science, and I'm so excited to be able to share it here with all of you today. We have got some really cool activities coming up, so we are going to first start with talking about what AI is and what it is not. And so here we go with our little presentation. I hope you can all see this. We're good. We're good. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to ask the question, what is AI? And the biggest thing to remember is that even if you don't work in AI, even if you aren't an AI expert, it's still important to know about AI and how it works, because AI is all around us. It's in our phones, and it's in our cars, and it's in our government and anything that makes decisions, and it's becoming more and more. So it's really, really important to understand what it is and how to use it and how it should be used. So let's look at the words artificial intelligence, and let's break that down to figure out what it means. Artificial first, okay? Does anyone know the word artificial already? What words does it make you think of? Oh, Siri, fake, not real, gotcha. Artificial, not natural. Okay, so artificial, we're going to take as machines, not human. So humans are natural, animals are natural. When we say artificial, we mean stuff that we've made or built, so machines. So that's that part. Artificial intelligence is about machines. What about the word intelligence? What does intelligence mean? People often say smart, right? Yeah, smart, being intelligent is smart. But what can you do if you're intelligent or smart? The major thing you're doing by showing how smart you are is making good choices, okay? Being intelligent or being smart is not about knowing a lot of things. It's about making good choices and acting well in the world. So we can put those together and we can get a definition of artificial intelligence means getting machines to make good choices. Okay? That sound good? That sound good? Getting machines to make good choices? Yeah, I'm seeing thumbs up. I'm seeing people being happy. Awesome. So let's look at some examples of AI. We should be able to figure out if a machine is intelligent or not. Okay? And to do that, we're going to ask two questions. So for anything to figure out whether it's AI, we're going to ask, does it do a human task? Like, does it do the job of a human or something you'd have to be human to do? And does it make its own choices? So it doesn't just follow a pattern. It makes its own choices in the right time, depending on the situation. Okay, so those are the two things we can ask, but sometimes it's hard to tell. It's not like absolutely sure it is or absolutely sure it isn't. Sometimes there's that gray area where you can say it depends, or I don't know, or maybe if I worked harder at it. Okay, so let's try some examples. The way we're going to do this, you see at the top there are some symbols. I want you in your classrooms, if you think this is next thing is AI, I want you to put your hands over your head like the letter A. Okay, so AI. Or if you think it's not AI, I want you to give an X with your arms, not AI, okay? AI, not AI. Here comes the first one. We're gonna ask the two questions and figure out if it is. What about a toaster? What do you think, AI or not AI? Let's see, oh, I'm seeing some yeses, I'm seeing some nos. What do you think? Okay, no, ready for the answer? Let's think about these two questions. Does it do a human task? Well, it makes toast, right? So instead of having to put your bread next to a fire, you can put it in a toaster and the toaster will do it for you. Okay, I can see that. But does it make its own choices? No, it just does whatever settings you put it on, right? So it is not AI. A toaster is not AI. But I bet you could imagine what an intelligent toaster would be like. Maybe it would look at the bread and pop it up before it's burnt every time so it never burns the toast. Or maybe it would recognize who's putting the toast in, and then it would toast it exactly the way that person likes it. That would be an intelligent toaster. Okay, Challenge number 2, a traffic light. AI or not AI? A traffic light. What do we think? AI, not AI. Does it do a human task? Well, it tells the cars whether to go or not, right? But does it make its own choices? No, it just goes green, yellow, red all the time, right? What if there's an accident? Still keeps going green, yellow, red. What if an ambulance is coming, right? An intelligent traffic light would be able to see those situations and make better choices in the time. All right, number 3. You ready for number 3? AI or not AI? A face filter. Where are we on face filter? Oh, I'm seeing lots of AI. I think it's AI. What do you think? Okay, does it do a human task? What human task is it doing? It's finding your eyes and nose and mouth, right? It's looking at a face and saying, that's a face, that's where the eyes are, right? And then it can add some pictures to it. Does it make its own choices? Yeah, it does make its own choices because it can see where my nose is, even if I'm over here, or if I turn my head, or if I'm in different lighting, or if I'm a different person, right? So it can respond to new situations. It doesn't always get it right, but it's designed to make its own choices. Okay, next one. A robot with a remote control. What do you think? It's a robot, remote control. Let's see, does it do a human task? Well, it can dance, right? It can move around. It can move its arms like a human. Does it make its own choices? No. Why can you tell it doesn't make its own choices? Because of the remote. Yeah, because the human is touching the remote. All the intelligence there is coming from the human, not from the robot. Excellent. I see you, Birch Grove. Excellent. All right. A virtual assistant like Siri or Alexa. AI or not AI? Yeah, Siri and Alexa are AI. It does a human task by understanding language, right? It tries to figure out what you say. It doesn't always get it right, but it tries to figure out language, and it gives you responses, even if it's a sentence it's never heard before. So that's making new choices at the time. All right, we're getting to the end here, second to the last. What about a car? Is a car AI or not AI? Ooh, there's some disagreement here. Let's see, does it do a human task? Well, it moves us around the world, but a person still has to drive it, so it doesn't do it for the human, right? And this kind of car, does it make its own choices? No, it's got the steering wheel, it's got the gas pedals, but here, what if I change the question to a self-driving car? What do you think? Self-driving car, AI or not AI? Yes, the self-driving car, that's the whole point. It's an AI. It does the human task by deciding when to go and when to stop and when to turn, and hopefully how to stop accidents. It does that for the human and making its own choices in the real time. Awesome. Well, that's the last one I have. How did you do? Can you tell if something's AI or not AI? Nice, nice. Well, thank you so much for playing that with me. I'll see you on the other side. Have fun learning about AI, everybody. Happy Computer Science Education Week.